Aloha. It's been a while since I posted a video on my YouTube channel. What's it called? The Old Blokes. The Old Blokes Beautiful Art Journey. But I have been continuing with my painting obsession, because that is now officially what it is, and I couldn't be happier. So I'm just going to run you through. I don't know where I left it last time, and I haven't looked. But I'm just going to run you through recent paintings, and I think you'll see that a style such as it is developing for me. Probably just by looking at the paintings you're currently looking at least the one on the easel and the one on the floor. But yeah, I've discovered many things actually. I've learned a lot in the last couple of weeks, one is that I really create better work when when I have a big canvas to set myself free on. Here's a little one that I did, which is the old style that I was kind of developing. And this one had been painted over many times, and I was dissatisfied with the end result. I think this is about the 4th or 5th version on this little canvas, and I'm sticking with that. I think you're familiar with this one, which I did some time ago, and then this one I think I included in my last video, if my memory serves me correct. Then I've done this one, which is on the floor, so I've got to bend over. For a 108-year-old like myself, it's quite a feat. Not far off. Yeah, it was interesting. An artist friend of mine I met on the first Friday's art walks that we have here in Amana. So I went to the first one of the season, beginning of September. And an artist who does abstracts, her and I go back quite a long way. She was quite impressed with my work generally, for a novice, of course. But she looked at this one and said, "It's lovely, but you were very brave to do the white circle." And I did that as an afterthought, and I wasn't sure about it when I was doing it. But it's grown on me. I'm quite happy with it. It brings a little bit of order to the general chaos of color. And I was going to do something else with it, but I've more look at it as I walk past it. I've decided I'm leaning towards just leaving it as it is. And this is a piece that I've just been adding on to as the mood takes me, or when I have a bit of leftover paint on my brush or palette knife or whatever I'm wielding at the time. A lot of these marks are made with bubble wrap tied onto toilet roll things, you know, the inner tube. As you can see from there, from that mark there, that's a bubble wrap effect, which I quite like, but to be honest, I'm moving away from the gimmickry and the tricks. And this is the latest piece, and I can't turn my cell phone, so we'll have to look at it in stages. But I've just finished, well, I think it's finished this morning. I've taken about a week to do this, which is by far the longest I've spent on a piece, but I'm learning the value of patience, I think it's either just Jackson Pollock style chucking paint at a canvas, which I might do with the next one. I've got one canvas left. I need to start selling a couple of these because I'm running out of space to store them in my garden flat, which has been taken over by an art studio. But yeah, I've taken about a week to do this, and I've taken my time and learned quite a lot along the way. For instance, these marks here, there's been a lot of toing and froing on this since I added, these were the last, this and the corresponding one at the top are the last parts of the canvas, that the parts of the work that I've added. And I was going backwards and forwards with it because I made it too bold, I thought, then I softened it up, then it was too soft, and then so I added more, after lots of smudging and sponging to soften it up. I then added the color back, and yeah, I think lots of layers there, but I'm quite pleased with the outcome. But I don't want to go on much longer, but the part of the painting that I most like, that most arouses me, is this part here with the red running into the orange, yellow, and even into the black, and then on top of the gold, which forms, if you like, the focal point of the painting. Yeah, it's this piece here that I really feel like I'm getting somewhere, that is working. Yeah, I love this part. I can honestly say for the first time I'm really happy with this section of the painting. Or this section of the painting makes me really happy. Whereas this is sort of dead to me. If I can say it like that. It's very big black blotch, and I've softened it with white, but I don't really know what else to do with it. But I might tell you what this painting means, actually, because I started off without any idea of creating a concept for it, a preconception of what it might say. And I know that my paintings will say different things to different people, and that's fantastic. But the word touch was on my mind when, or out of touch, or lack of touch, or within touching distance, it became when I started working on this. And what it is that there are two central figures, the blue shape and the red shape. Reaching out for one another to rekindle old love, and the gold to me represents love. So that sort of just came into form, and that for me is the heartbeat of the painting, is the almost touching and finding love again. So that's pretty much it. That's my most recent painting, and I'm going to go a bit crazy with the next one and really let loose, and then I'll show you what I've done when I'm finished. Okay, ta-ra.